Big Time Diner in Mobile, Alabama, stopped serving on July 23. "We had 12 people test positive, so we shut down," says Robert Momberger, owner of the neighborhood restaurant, which specializes in southern sides and fresh Gulf seafood. He was among the staff who got sick, and he didn't want it to spread further. "Oh, yeah, and unfortunately, I got through COVID, but during the process of COVID, I got pneumonia," he says. "That's what I'm trying to get over now." Many of his young workers are not vaccinated, Momberger says. He had received only the first dose of a COVID-19 vaccine. Now he's encouraging employees to get vaccinated, as the restaurant reopens Thursday with limited hours and new safety protocols, including masking. Momberger says the restaurant was already short-staffed because so many workers have left the hospitality industry during the coronavirus pandemic. He says he's paying employees an average of 25% more, on top of skyrocketing food prices. Nearly 2 weeks out of business is yet another setback. "It is financially tough," Momberger says. "Bills still keep on coming. So it really hurts to shut down, but sometimes that's the best thing to do." Big Time Diner is one on a growing list of businesses on the Gulf Coast that have temporarily shuttered because of outbreaks among staff. A Walmart in the Florida Panhandle, for instance, closed for cleaning, citing high transmission and low vaccination rates. Gulf Coast states are hotspots for transmission of the highly contagious Delta variant of the coronavirus. Vaccination rates remain low, but the pace of vaccination has picked up during this latest surge in cases. In New Orleans, music venues have cancelled shows because of infected staff. And now several popular clubs, including world-famous Tipitinas, will require proof of vaccination or a negative test to attend shows. Stan Harris of the Louisiana Restaurant Association says bars and restaurants were just starting to recover from the financial upheaval of the last year and a half when this new wave hit. "They're going through exposures right now, and they're having to limit their operations just because of COVID in this particular surge," Harris says. "We want to have an opportunity to turn back the clock and get this under control." Louisiana is coping with the highest per capita rate of new COVID-19 cases in the United States. And hospitalizations are breaking records daily. "When you come inside our walls, it is quite obvious to you that these are the darkest days of this pandemic," says Dr. Catherine O'Neill, Chief Medical Officer at Our Lady of the Lake Regional Medical Center in Baton Rouge. She says hospitals are struggling to manage staff shortages, regular patients, and now the flood of people with COVID-19. "We are no longer giving adequate care to patients," she says. "We no longer think we're giving adequate care to anybody."